Yeah. So a woman I was seeing told me I look like beta male Clark Kent. Yeah, I was just like, there's a nice way to break up with me. Can I say this? I was always jealous of Clark Kent because, like, growing up, he's the only glasses superhero. And he takes off his glasses and he's Superman. And I take off my glasses and I am blind. Truly, very nearsighted. I got 2 astigmatisms. I got a scar in one eye. I'm colorblind. I drove here today. It's fine. I am one of the only Americans, I think, who can honestly say, I don't see color or shapes. We're in a bit of a housing crisis right now. I feel pretty lucky. My place has a balcony. Well, my place is a balcony. My lease is up whenever that couple opens the blinds and sees me. I can't get a better place though, because like, I'm unemployed right now. And I want to be a TV writer, which means I'm aspiring to still be unemployed. It's not good. I sort of knew it was bad. I moved here about a year ago. I lived on Hollywood. There was a guy, yeah, it's that bad. I love that that's getting a laugh. The very idea of Hollywood, oh. I lived right there on Hollywood Boulevard. There was a gentleman about a half block from me. He lived in a tent, and at night, he would bring out an arc welder and make the most beautiful custom lowrider bicycles. I knew an unhoused blacksmith. And I've thought about this. If he could not find housing with a skilled trade like that, what hope is there for me? All I do is recite childhood trauma with punchlines. It's terrible. I'm from Indiana, so I'm not afraid of you people. I grew up, my middle school was a gas station bathroom. Go Shells. I do feel like Indiana, you know, sort of a backward state. I feel like this because, I'll say this, my first job in high school, my summer job, was that I moved and cleaned porta potties. Saying like, it's a job that's gonna build character. That job really builds character. Have you noticed that whenever they say a job builds character, what they mean is it pays minimum wage? That's what it has. It did build character in this way. I got to work with a criminal. Yeah. I worked with a guy named James Brown. He was a white man named James Brown, which says a lot about the state of Indiana. They outsourced the job of James Brown to a white man. Bad decision. I met him, my boss was like, hey, Tommy, this is James Brown. And I said, oh, like the singer. And he says, who? And now I dislike this man because he is a liar. You don't reach 25 with the name James Brown and no one ever plays you the song I Feel Good. It doesn't happen. I was right to distrust white James Brown. Yeah. Very first day I worked with him. We go out, way out of the city to where a man's building a gun range on like his farm, pumping the toilet, and I turn around and white James Brown is holding a gun on the owner of the property. Papa's got a brand new Beretta style. It's bad. I shut off the engine and I asked him, he says, no, it's fine, it's fine. Been working out here a while, I got to know the guy. I wanted to show him my new gun. And I was like, that is a horrible way to impress a client in business. I've never been to business school, I'm pretty sure they'd advise against it. We get in the truck, he puts the gun on the seat in between us and I say, is that safe? And he says, relax, I'm a good driver. So 5 minutes later, we're getting pulled over because white James Brown does not wear a seatbelt. I remember I threw my hoodie over the gun because in Indiana, we have bad gun laws. It's legal to have a gun in the car, but it's got to be like locked and out of reach of the driver and not sliding around the front seat like a Sugar Ray CD no one remembers buying. It's where it's a crime. I remember telling him like, this is terrible and you should never do this again. And he says, it's my right, as long as we're living in America. And I said, that is a James Brown song, you liar. Here's how they took down white James Brown. He stole my boss's corporate checkbook. He is not a friend of small business. I remember this though, they caught him on security cameras that he had installed for them 3 weeks before. My bosses played me the tape again and again. They were cracking up laughing. Because there was a point, I kid you not, he looks up into a corner, makes eye contact with the camera. There is a ladder below it. White James Brown doesn't even try to get on up. What was that? Guys, I'm Tommy Spears. Please give it up for Jake.